everyone, it's Caitlin here, and this is my video. So for my out-of-the-box idea, I chose to do modified Jenga. Jenga is a fun way for students to learn more about content and each other. ELLs desire hands-on learning experiences to increase their learning and engagement, so this video will show several ways Jenga can be used in the classroom. These are the materials needed for the Jenga game. First, you will start off with the tower game. This can be purchased from your local Dollar Tree, so super inexpensive for teachers. You are also going to spray paint those pieces, so you'll need to buy some spray paint. Next is the Jenga record sheet. As you can see here, we have blue, yellow, black, and white. Those are just the spray paint colors I chose to include, and the students will use this to write their answers. Next, you will need the task cards that I just spoke about. You will need yellow, blue, black, or white, whatever colors you decide to include. You will just need those to match your record sheet, as you can see here. You are also going to need a writing utensil, of course. And when deciding what game you want to make using your Jenga pieces, just think about what your students need to learn, whether it needs to be a review or it needs to be math. Whatever you need to do, whatever your students need to do, that is what you will do. So this is just the Jenga game built in form. All of the same rules apply for Jenga. Here is a first task card Jenga game. As you can see, I draw a blue piece, so I pick up a blue task card. And this just happens to be multiplying integers. So this is a game you can use in math. I will write my answer under the blue column in the first box. Teachers can create any task card collection they needed to help their students succeed. There is my equation and answer. And here I'm going to draw another Jenga piece. This one just happens to be white, so I will pick up a white task card. And I will work that problem on my record sheet, as you can see here. So it's important to keep in mind what your students need to practice. Next up, we have a task card for feelings. So this game can be used with English language learners to understand multiple perspectives of students. Each student pulls a piece. Here I drew a blue one. I pick up the blue task card and mine says unsure. So next I will act out my emotion of the corresponding task card. Teachers can also include the student's native language, or here, as you can see, I have loved and I drew a heart. So that's just going to help the beginning English language learners. Next we have sight word Jenga. This is great to use in lower elementary. So each piece contains a sight word label. Here I am drawing a blue Jenga piece, and mine word is with, so here the student will say with. Write the word with and also use with in a sentence. Whatever the teacher desires, they can do here. So the teacher can also modify this modification for any words the students need to practice. So if they need to practice vocabulary words, they can do that now. So here I say have, because that is my sight word. I write the word have, and I am also going to use it in a sentence. I have a black dog is the sentence I say, but students can make up their own sentence or choose from a list that the teacher gives. This allows ELs the opportunity to develop their oral language skills in a group setting, which is super important for their support system. Next word is my. As you can see, I just said that there. I write the word, and I also say it in a sentence. So my mom loves to cook. Our next modification is getting to know you Jenga. This allows students to get to know each other and also build classroom relationships. This version can be played on any grade level in any classroom. So the student will draw a Jenga piece, read the statement, and respond accordingly. Here I am drawing a piece. It's a little tough to get out. It says, I am really good at. So the student can simply answer that question after thinking about it, or you can even have them write it on the record sheet if you desire. So teachers can include an assessment for this modification by having students write a one-page paper about things they learned from their classmates, or they can just use the record sheet as shown in the video. Next one is something that is hard for me too. So here it gets a little deep because I write make friends. So the teacher never knows what the student is going to write and what they will learn from their students. So ELLs are getting the opportunity to practice reading the language, using the language, and writing the language as well. Assessment can be incorporated to any of these activities by having the students complete the record form while playing the game. The students' answers are already there, so the teachers can make observations of how the students are doing. Here, the Jenga game is over, as well as this video. So thank you for watching, and I hope you use Jenga in your classroom.